it's a game for all seasons. Coaching!
Bring it in. Get that energy up because it is a brand new episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons, brought to you by Perfect Time Fitness with your boy Coach E, local neighborhood high school football, basketball, track coach, strength coach, Twinsburg football program, head trainer, El Presidente at Perfect Time Fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, I do this thing with 3 assistant coaches. They are Zen, Rick, and TaBoo Timmons. What up, fellas?
Hello.
Okay, my dear. All right. But look, let's go ahead and jump into it. Rick got the background. B got some background, and I'm sure it relates to it somehow, some way. We'll get to that later. But ladies and gentlemen, the Cleveland Cavaliers roller coaster 2025-2026 season has officially come to a close. Early in the year, this looked like a team headed for the play-in, hovering around 500. But once the calendar flipped to 2026, the Cavs caught fire, finished the regular season 52-30, and locked up the 4 seed. From there, Cleveland survived two eventful 7-game playoff series. First knocking off the Toronto Raptors and then the top-seeded Detroit Pistons before falling flat on their faces in the Eastern Conference Finals. The very first one in the post-LeBron James era. And unfortunately for Cleveland, the New York Knicks didn't just beat them, they exposed them in their convincing sweep. Now, Mr. TaBoo Timmons, before the conference finals started, you said the Knicks were only dominant in the playoffs because they hadn't played anybody. Well, now, after this decisively ass beating that the Cleveland Cavaliers faced on the Eastern Conference stage, do you still maintain that take, or are you ready to officially say that the New York Knicks are legitimate?
Nope. Because
so if they're not legitimate, that means you saying the Cavs was nobody's then.
The Cavs was somebody's, but rockabye, baby, in broad daylight. Crimes being committed in broad daylight. Oh boy, though, I got some irrefutable evidence. So you want it now, you want it later.
Go ahead. Get the party started.
And before you go, B, I was thinking, Zen, how he was going to spin this. I'm so intrigued to hear this. Can't wait.
So rockabye, baby, and I'm going to hurry up before I have to do some work here. Dang, that's going to hinder a little bit. But first and foremost, man, so I'm watching this whole thing. I'm watching this go. And I'm watching Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a wrestler. He keeps getting advertised during the broadcast. He's being advertised. Cody Rhodes fighting in Italy. So I say, why is Cody Rhodes? Why they keep advertising? This supposed to be ESPN. Why is he advertised so much during the broadcast? Then I started doing a little digging. With the little bit of digging, we came across some things. We came across a lot of facts. Cody Rhodes, Jalen Brunson, they had an event together, May 12th. Cody Rhodes and Jalen Brunson, why the hell do they have an event together? Let me tie it together to you, fellas. This was all about the money. 250th anniversary of America. And I've been telling y'all this the whole time, how this America versus the foreigners, right? The West Coast, the Western Conference is shaping up with the foreigners. The foreigners, in case y'all wondering, Wembyana, right? Wembyana.
Yama.
Right?
Yama.
Yeah. Wemby, you know what I'm talking about. The guy from France.
Yeah.
SGA from where? Canada. Then if you want to throw Luka in there and Jokic. On the East, New York, Cleveland, Detroit, all these teams. And of course, you got Greek Freak, but other than that, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it as many powerhouses, foreign stars that's in the Eastern Conference? No. I mean, you got Giannis outside of that. So in the 250th anniversary of America, here it is. You got America either versus Canada or versus France. Now, tie back into why it was so significant that Cody Rhodes is Mr. America. Okay, I know y'all don't watch wrestling. He's Mr. America. That's who he's fighting in Italy. He's fighting a European, the Battle of America. Before this conference finals even came, why did they have Cody Rhodes and Jalen Brunson doing an event together? And guess who owns it all right now? Guess who paying for a lot of the streaming rights? Disney. Disney owns ESPN and ABC. So I said, well, what's the interest in Disney in wrestling? Well, they have invested $1.6 billion for exclusive streaming rights. For Disney has also invested in the NBA. The NBA is going on this global initiative on the 250th anniversary. The global initiative is for all that. And look at all the money that they stand to make by New Yorkers getting this event. And what a better team. When it comes to defending America, you're going to think Cleveland or New York. That's a no-brainer. I'll answer it for you. So it's all corporate, man. They're getting ready to make billions, not to mention the $76 billion that the NBA has invested and switched and made this deal. And they're looking for a global initiative. I'm almost done, I promise. They're looking for a global initiative. And here it is. And they stand to make a lot of money. Disney is going to get a lot of money because Disney also invested $2.6 billion per year to get the finals for their streaming rights. This is all money game, fellas. Hence, like crimes being committed. I rest my case.
Hold up. Say that last line one more time.
What's one? The 2.6 billion a year?
Yeah, I missed it because when the sound effect, it kind of drowned you out.
Yeah, he might work for him like James Harden. I think Evan might work for the man like James Harden. James Harden was here to make sure the deal went down because I'm looking at, and I can't wait for y'all to.
Hold on. Before you get carried away, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Before you get carried away, I hear you try to tie it all together. My thing is, why did it have to be a sweep in convincing fashion in the way that it did happen? I could understand they want New York to. I totally 100% wholeheartedly. If Adam Silver wanted a team in the finals, his choice would be New York, the bigger market. But it didn't have to be in a sweep where the Cavs lose each game by double digits. That doesn't benefit ESPN. They benefit from more games, not less.
Yeah, true. This is true. But also, you know what else happened? In historic fashion, in this run, they needed that game to also break the record. They broke the record. Now, I get what you're saying. And maybe the Cavs didn't want to play ball. Maybe the Cavs, for some reason, I don't know. I don't have all the pieces. But I know game number one, I don't care what you say as a coach. And I've talked to other coaches. I don't care what y'all say. That seemed a little fugazi to me. You can look at it, and I don't care what you say, but he's sitting there watching this thing dismantle and take the time. There's plenty of stuff that don't match up.
We'll get to that.
There's plenty of things that the Cavs ain't playing like the Cavs, and you can tell something wrong. We don't know what's wrong, but to me, all these dots, I know Eagle be like, well, that's just a big coincidence. No, it's not a big coincidence. It's too many dots that connect. Too many.
Look. Are you ready to jump in now, or do we go to Rick as the buffer to set you up?
I need a buffer.
Okay, we need a buffer. So
I'm overstimulated.
Yeah,
Rick. Tell us.
I'm be having a hard time with this loss.
If all these
coming to grips. Look.
Yeah.
Rick. I'm sitting here like, yo, game 4, I didn't even bother watching. I was like, what for? For who? For what? Right? You know, I'm over here seeing B text like, man, we still got time. It ain't over until the final buzzer. I'm like, this brother is a masochist. That's what he is. He's taking pleasure in pain. That's what that brother is right now.
I'll be real honest. I would wait till I get the Cavs text and be like, oh yeah, we playing tonight. Turn it on for a hot minute. Then see the score and be like, well, I gotta watch this because we gotta talk about it on the pod. So, but it just was bad. For all that to happen, Harden had to be like, you got the thing up, Rockabye baby. This bigger than Nino Brown. If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody down. The real culprit is James Harden. Brother
There
from the
you go. He getting paid. He the plant, man, because for him to perform this bad, man, I ain't trying to step on you, but something's awry, man. Come on, man.
But hold on. This is what he's done. So why are we surprised? We were hoping that yes, if you paid attention, this is his biggest knock on him is his playoff performances. So, but Rick,
well, this the video I sent y'all, I think I'm starting to kind of think it explains a little bit of it where Jeff Teague said, I think it was his third year in the league, and he was like, for 3 years I was working hard, trying to do my best, trying to win games. And then I just kind of looked around the locker room and I'm like, these dudes don't really care about winning. So if this dude 10 years in the league don't really care about winning, why do I need to start caring about winning? Like, it don't make a difference if everybody in the locker room don't care about winning. And for the way that he kind of just, and I'm talking about James Harden, it's implodes during the playoffs, I have to like ask that question. Does he really care about winning? Because it's not translating if he is.
I won't say I personally, before you jump in here, I personally think he does. It's just some people are just not built with it. Look, he's not the first, and he probably won't be the last either. You could have said the same thing about Tracy McGrady, who struggled to get out of the first round of the playoffs. As Hall of Famer, as great as he is, he never got out of the first round of the playoffs until he became a San Antonio Spur, and he was a reserve by then. So he's not the first. We've seen this before. Look, Dominique used to struggle. As great as he is, top 75 of all time as well, too. He never made it to a conference finals. So we talk about Melo, who only did it once, So it's cats that struggle. James just is I can't. I won't say he doesn't care, but you know what? I got Coach E, though. Coach E might say otherwise. Coach E, what's your thoughts on it?
First of all, my thoughts on TaBoo first.
Okay.
Dude, this is a man whose heart is hurting right now. And y'all heard he was everywhere with this story. You asked him a simple question. My man went to and fro, back and forth, all around the world and never answered the question. He thought he was doing some conspiracy theories, which he always does anyway. But that is a poor excuse of a man that's heartbroken. This is now the 6 straight years in that he had to come on this show and admit that nothing that he ever talks about with this team is ever going to come to fruition. Regular season, great job, guys. But every year in the playoffs, it seems like every time he say we ain't worried about fill in the blank, end up taking us out every single year. So the tradition just continues. But to the James Harden point, I think it's kind of like weird, actually. It's just like the Cavs team. Regular season, fire, killing, killer, can't stop him, scores at will, plays the best games of his life in the regular season. Then when all that playoff pressure gets to him, he just melts down, man. I think he tries too hard sometimes, hence a lot of those turnovers. Where, as you can see, it's still the same moves that he always does. It's just like a hitch in his giddy up or something, or the Jared Allen quote, the lights are too bright. I don't know, man. It's hard to figure out because he's such a great player. You want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but when he continuously does this year and year and year, what is this, year 17, right?
Something like that. He's 36, so something like that. So yeah.
So I would say it's a trend. I wouldn't say that's a one-off. So something has to be in his head this time of year where he overthinks things, he doesn't prepare right, or he just misses something out of his preparation or his game plan, or just mentally, man, where he just shuts down and plays the worst brand of basketball that he plays.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's got to be more psychological. It's probably more so that he had a tough playoff series one time, and then it happens again, and it's a cumulative effect from it to where it's snowballed, and he's just can't. To me, he's probably just can't get out of his head, because he's had some games like the one game against the Pistons,
Game 3. The first game here.
Okay, thank you. So I was trying to think. That fourth quarter, my man was doing this thing. He was James Harden. This I remember sitting there in the bar watching it with you, and you was like, "This is why we brought James Harden here for." And I was like, "Oh, maybe this is the year that he's going to be able to exercise those playoff demons." But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Now, 36. About to be 37. All signs point to him coming back next season as a Cavalier. He has a player option. Reports are out there that he's going to opt out, and him and the Cavs are already talking about a long-term extension, like a 3-year extension. 42, okay. And so is this... I know this is the guy that Donovan wanted. That's what the report said when the trade was made, that he was in favor of James Harden. I understand that's his guy, but we saw how he was exposed defensively in this New York Knicks series. He's only getting a year older. We just watched the clip a couple weeks ago with Charles Barkley. You're only getting older. It's like you ain't getting younger, you ain't getting faster, none of this stuff. So with this, is he going to be able to exercise his playoff demons getting a year older? How is he going to be able to overcome this? Because he's still going to get exposed defensively, and offensively, if he finds his way offensively, will he be able to overcome it that way?
No.
No. Simple answer, huh, Rick?
Yeah, it's very simple. No, he won't be able to overcome his playoff demons. He's already losing a step. He's already lost a step. So it's just going to get worse. The only plus would be him coming back is that now they're playing the whole year together. But now what I think might happen there is he get hurt because he is older. You know, like this show is not going to change. So,
oh, my bad.
Go ahead. No, I'm done. That's it.
And on top of what you just said, the two of them, Mitchell and Harden, they're so laissez-faire. Like, to begin with, they're both just like chill kind of guys. No emotion. You see emotion out of Donovan every once in a while, and then sometimes it looks staged because you don't see it as much or often. You see no emotion from James whatsoever, like ever. So I think the two of them are too much alike. One of them needs to push the other one. And I don't see that happening because, like you said, they buddies, Adidas, all that good stuff. And they just don't have the fire to push each other. I think that's the problem that we're going to run into this whole full year. Now that they're going to have a full year together, it's just going to be happy for you, man. Happy for you, man. All right, good job, man. All right, great job. That's not going to help us win.
And if he comes back, they have to restructure his deal, like because they're above the apron.
Yeah, that's the point of him opting out and then getting the restructure.
They have to restructure it.
So, all right. So, what was it that? Oh, so you brought up Donovan as far as with no emotion. Now, game 4, we saw like a passionate Donovan Mitchell in the timeout, and it didn't seem to resonate with the other Cavaliers. Is that telling us something about how the others view him? They respect him as a great player, but not as a leader?
I can see how you come to that conclusion because just like I said, you could look at that and be like, come on, dude, you don't never do this. Relax, calm down. Or you can look at it the other way. Come on, man. Too little, too late. We done already checked out. So did you. You just doing this for the cameras because you really don't believe anything you're saying right now. So it could be either one of those. I think the first one, like, yeah, come on, man. This ain't you. You ain't moving my soul with no emotion, with all this yelling. I think it's that one, honestly.
Okay. Nah.
So if he can't do it, who would we listening to on the team? No, like nobody has that.
Nobody.
Cachet. Nobody has that. Yeah.
That's literally the problem with the squad. We don't have nobody like that. Nobody is going to sit there and take the leadership position at all. And I think, this is off subject. We have the same problem with the Browns. We don't have that. That's the struggle of a bad team. You don't have the leaders in place to follow somebody. Like, you can follow Donovan Mitchell's work ethic. He has great work ethic, but as far as everything else, I mean, hey, he's just there as a good guy. We got too many good guys, man.
I can agree with you there. It does seem, I know B has been one that's been a proponent of Donovan Mitchell being the man to receive the torch from the LeBron era and take us into a new era. My issue, and I've always said this with you before, he's been a little too one-dimensional. And if he's not even one-dimensional, which at times in this playoffs, he wasn't a scorer like that. It wasn't a consistent thing that you could rely upon night in and night out in these playoffs. And if he's not giving you that, he's not going to – we already say he's not a great defender. Rebounds, assists, none of these things. Yeah. I'm going to be – exactly, because in this series he averaged 2.3 assists and 4 turnovers. You know, then when it came to rebounds, he was a little under 4 rebounds a game. I don't know how many number ones that you could say that you consider. What, this is the second year in a row he's made either first team All-NBA or second team All-NBA. So if you're in that realm, you're looked at as a top 10, top 15 player. I don't know how many top 10, top 15 players are considered one-dimensional and can get and still lead their team to a championship.
Let alone being 6'1".
So that brings me to my other point. So as far as Donovan Mitchell, will he be at 6'1", being a shooting guard? He can score, no doubt about it. But will he at some point come to maybe a realization or be willing to try being a point guard at some point in his career? Do you think? Because I think that would benefit him so much if he was to play more at the one.
And in order for that to happen, you would need to get somebody in here to play the 2 at a very high level. Because with him moving over to point, with this roster right now, currently constructed, who would you slide to the 2? Because James Harden is a point guard at heart, like, period. I don't want to see him at the 2. Now with Donovan at the 1, I don't like that swap at all. Because they both do. James does point guard things. He doesn't do shooting guard things except shooting a 3. Other than that, you never see him coming off the ball with like down screens or coming off the pick and stuff like that without the ball. You don't see him do that. You see Donovan do that. And then if you flip Donovan, only every once in a while do you see him get others involved, like the Game 7 with the Pistons, how he started off getting Mobley involved, getting Aphrodite involved. But that's not the norm. That was just a spur of the moment thing to try to get them going because he knew he needed them in Game 7. Now, if he played like that all the time, yeah, I have no problem with him being a point guard if he consistently does that. But I don't see that being his game naturally, so I don't think he can do it naturally. It has to be forced, and that's going to make it not right.
So how is he going to be able to impact the game just scoring the ball? Can he impact a game to a championship level for a team just scoring the ball?
Yes, if he has the right people around him.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think if he has the right people around him, he can't be the focal option to be stopped, if that makes sense.
All right, so tell me, you're the GM. Build the ideal team of what a team should look like around Donovan Mitchell.
Get rid of James Harden, send him back to the poop. I smell poop in here. Oh, that's
Wait a
just
minute,
Evan takes.
Look, what I'm hearing is a flip flopper.
Yeah, you are hearing a flip flopper. You goddamn right. Because you want to know why? 18 games, 84 turnovers. Dude, 18 games, postseason stats, 84 turnovers. That's
I mean, Donovan
pathetic. I don't know how many Donovan have. He ain't have 84 because Harden at one point had 1/3 of the team total turnovers.
He's the point guard. He has the ball in his hands more.
That's ass, man. That's
not
all right.
good.
That's bad.
Here we go. I got the roster up with payroll so we could talk realistic. So there's some free agents we got to talk about. Are we going to re-sign? Like, are we going to re-sign Dean Wade?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
But I'm saying
6'9",
some guys was going to
230,
have to go.
Play defense.
We're in now. Remember, we are in a second apron team.
Yeah.
So we had the highest payroll. So we don't want to be. So Dan Gilbert this year paid $65 million in luxury tax. So he paid a total for his payroll $280 million. Yeah, $280 million for the payroll. So
for that,
yeah, for it to fall flat in the Eastern Conference Finals and have a choppy playoffs. So of course he's not gonna he can't stand back and go all in again this year with that type of investment.
Because it's gonna go up if you do it again.
Exactly, and then it's not gonna be worth his money. It ain't gonna be worth
47
his time.
EV 47. Donovan's turn.
So I mean, all right. So Mobley's locked in, Mitchell's locked in, Harden has that player option.
We might as well say he's locked in.
Sad side.
Allen's locked in.
He needs to go.
Says Strus is locked in. It says 2027. He'll get 16.6.
He can stay.
For 2027. Schroeder's locked in.
He can stay.
We paying Merrill $38,000 guaranteed.
Restructure.
Jesus.
You said 38,000 and y'all want to restructure $38,000.
He didn't mean to say 38,000.
Oh, I was like, what?
I mean, he'll make almost $10 million next year.
That's a restructure job. You can't pay him.
Are you serious?
He doesn't
$10 million? Y'all said that ain't nothing.
Yeah,
it's not, but he don't deserve it.
Yeah, I think that's probably not where they're gonna look to if they restructure, and that's not the one.
No, they ain't gonna.
If I was a GM, Wade, see you later. Ellis, see you later. Allen, see you later.
Larry,
we'll work from there. Yeah, Larry, he's gone.
Yeah, Larry
Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant's gone. Is
Craig?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm disappointed in how they utilize Thomas Bryant.
Well,
when he was with the Indiana Pacers, he had a good playoffs, and we got him. I was like, oh, this could be something, but we did not utilize him anywhere to how Indiana utilized him to where he could give us something, give us some productivity.
Look at this right here. The two systems are totally different. Indiana, Halliburton, major distributor of the ball, fast pace, up and down, spread, everybody's open consistently.
I thought that's what B used to always talk about. You know, the ball moving around when Kenny got in.
Yeah,
man, the ball moving around.
The ball moved around in game one.
But we didn't
3.5 quarters until they made that call and say y'all doing too much.
Here we go.
3.5 quarters, man. Y'all seen it, man. Come on, E.
We never made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, if you want to be honest. We never made it. We didn't get a win, so that doesn't count. You can't sit here and be happy about that. You just got to get over it.
What you
They
talking about?
lost. They
We was
are who
just in
they
the
are.
Eastern Conference Finals. What you
No,
talking
we
about?
wasn't there. We didn't show up.
Oh,
We didn't
my
win.
God.
It doesn't count.
They plant James Harden. He got the call like, yo, bro, y'all doing too much.
But if
We got to
you
get
look
this
at that,
money.
Thomas Bryant is not that kind of player for the system we had. The way our bigs play, that's not how Thomas Bryant plays. And he's a big. He don't play like Jared Allen. He played
My
more
thing
on the
with-
perimeter.
My thing, and plus with Merrill, I think we're getting the same game from Strus and Merrill, and we need another defender. And I'd rather keep Strus and Merrill need to go.
That's why I
We
said
need another
Strus can stay.
We need another perimeter defender. And
I do like
at
Strus energy.
top free agents.
You can shake your head all you want.
Y'all got this all
We're
wrong.
gonna get to
It's
the
all
top free
wrong.
agents. We're gonna get to
Juice
the
and
top free
Merrill's
agents.
not
Hold
the
on.
same player.
Let me ask you
One's a
this.
sharpshooter, one's a 3-and-D guy. Not the
All right.
same player.
All right, so I want to talk about these bigs.
Who's 3-and-D?
Max Strus, he played more D than Merrill. Merrill don't got bad defense, but he got more defense than Merrill.
He has better energy on the defensive end than Merrill.
Yeah,
Right.
he got
He's not
more
a
energy.
stopper.
Huh?
He's not a stopper. He just has more energy on defense.
And I got enough 3 with Harden and Mitchell. I
Man,
need
Harden.
more D.
Man,
I
I
need
can't
more
believe y'all
defense.
keeping
Hey,
y'all
yo.
keeping Harden.
We got
Yo.
Yeah, pause. Yeah. That was crazy work right there.
Come on, E,
That was off the top rope.
He was cooking all that D, man. He was cooking it up.
I mean, let's just go get past it and get out your feelings with it now. Harden gonna be here next year.
Yeah.
With a
Man.
restructured contract.
After this
So let's
pathetic, pitiful, man, we don't need that dude, man. It's corporate espionage, man. Let's get Brian back in here. Let's get rid of Harden,
Okay.
man. Take out the trash, man. Bring DG back, man. DG
Oh,
never
yeah.
had the same reason y'all was saying get rid of DG. Harden did in 10x fashion. Do y'all realize that? Y'all talking about getting baked on defense and turnovers. He did it in 10x fashion. Greg Cardone is proud because he 10x that boy. Oh my God, 84 turnovers, and we ain't gonna talk about a defensive job. We seen it. Barbecue chicken alert.
I'll take Harden all day over it.
I'm sure he will. That's personal. That's personal feeling.
no.
Damn right.
No.
Hell no. DG would have never. It would have never looked like that.
Still
He
wouldn't
never turned the ball over that many times, man.
He did.
No, he didn't.
All right.
He ain't never had
All right.
one. I got it right here.
Okay, I gotta ask y'all this. So we broke up the backcourt. I know E said get rid of Allen. If we don't get rid of Allen,
Uh-oh.
looking at the Western Conference Finals, looking at the New York Knicks, you know, we've been running this too big system for a while now, and only for it to show up in the playoffs to where with two bigs we still get out rebounded. With two bigs, the defense really ain't what it needs to be. And you start seeing the teams that we're getting beat by, the New York Knicks, they basically got a big and a bunch of wings. You look at the Western Conference Finals, you got OKC and San Antonio. One big, bunch of wings out there. Is it time to put the two big system to bed and just only float with one of them? And if we keep the other one's okay with coming off the bench. I lie how Hartenstein is now comfortable with coming off the bench. And if the matchup requires it, come into the starting lineup. But unless the matchup requires it, you come off the bench and you cool with it. Is it time? And we know if that's the case, that's going to be Jared Allen that's going to come off the bench. Is it time to look at that as an option for next season? He says no.
It's time to get rid of him. You just
No,
named all
Allen
those
off the bench.
teams right there. All their bigs have identities, and you know what you're going to get night in and night out. Neither one of our bigs have identity or consistency, so you don't know what you're going to get night in and night out. Jared Allen has 6 points and 3 rebounds the last game. The game 7, he had 22 and 12. The Toronto game 7, he had 27 and 14. Then you followed up with a 10 and 4. Then you followed up with a 6 and 3. No identity, no consistency. The Knicks, Cat, you know what you're getting from him. You know what you're getting from Mitchell Robinson. Oklahoma, you know what you're getting from Hartenstein. You know what you're getting from Chet. Spurs, you know what you're getting from Wemby. You know what you're getting from who the hell is the other big?
Luke Cornett.
You know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting with our bigs ever.
I object with that Cat Williams statement. I was just in Minnesota where Cat played for several years.
We're talking right now.
And they said, you don't know what you're going to get with Cat. You don't know night in and night out what you're going to get with Cat.
He just proved it.
No, you didn't. You ain't proved shit.
They won.
What did he do consistently? He
scored
had
on your
games.
bigs.
Then he had not so good games. He had good games and not so good games.
He's better than your bigs. They won.
No, they won. I told you why they won. But aside from that, Cat Williams, you don't know what he going to do, man. He might drop 40 and then 4. Look at this.
Sounds
19, 13, 18, 13, 17. Does that sound like a consistent guy to me? Nope, it don't.
Yeah, actually, it actually does.
Nope.
Everything you just named is right around each other.
13 points, but Mobley give you 13 points. You should have bricked. But
and then he'll give you 4. You didn't go to a single digit on that. You said 19, 17, 13, 19.
That's just
very
a stretch against. That's just a stretch against.
Let's talk about Allen first. We can get to Mobley.
Yeah. Anything you say is not gonna.
Well,
it's not. Good.
According to Evan, he needs to be set up. And if your point guard is throwing 84 turnovers in 18 games, how's he being set up? And if they ain't drawing no plays and the rest of us is breaking, how's he being set up? But you yourself said he had to be set up. So which is it, Coachy?
I never said that he didn't need to get set up. I never changed my mind.
That's what I'm saying. If you say he got to be set up,
and that's the problem.
Then is it on him that he got only 6 points? If he is written out of the script,
it is 2020. It is 2026 in the NBA. If you cannot create your own shot, you cannot be on the floor. I don't care who you are.
Hartenstein is creating his own shot.
Yeah, he's the master of the floater. Absolutely, he is. If you watch the games,
I did watch the games, and you know what I saw? I watched the games, and his floater is the same thing that Jarrett Allen shoots. So what are we talking about here?
Don't like it.
You don't like it. That's the problem. That don't mean that it don't happen. He shoots the floater, man, but you got other guys. But go ahead, man. We ain't got to stay on that.
Okay, Rick, real quick. If we keep Jarrett Allen, do we need to get rid of the 2 big system and next season have him coming off the bench?
If we can restructure Jarrett Allen, I'll keep him. If we can't, we need to let him go.
Well, we talking like this is the NFL. This is the NBA. Unless there's a player option, unless you telling me there's a player option this offseason, there's no restructuring. The money is what it is.
You gotta go there.
It's 100. He gotta go. It's 100. Open up 100.
He making too much money. Tristan Thompson would make. I mean, yes, the TV deal wasn't in effect when Tristan Thompson was playing here, but he was a lot more productive than what Jarrett Allen is giving me. And we have to do too much set.
Y'all remember with Tristan Thompson?
Tristan Thompson was a lot more productive than Jarrett Allen in Cleveland. Yes, that is a fact.
My favorite word. He was consistent. You knew what you were getting out of Tristan.
You knew
he was controlling the boards. You knew he was shutting down the other big. You knew he was controlling the paint consistently. Not every once in a while.
What? Tristan wasn't controlling no damn paint, and he wasn't locking nobody up, but he got boards. He did. But in today's market, according to you, Draymond Green, Mr. Triple Single, is worth $100 million, but Jarrett Allen's not.
No,
that makes no sense.
Draymond does way more for a basketball team than Jarrett Allen. It's not even close.
What? Oh my God.
See, now we're talking about
theatrics. I'm talking about stats.
No,
man. You talking about
we're talking about pure basketball.
I'm talking about productivity. What I see with my own eyes, and I don't see it.
Not even close.
Productivity means
Draymond Green has been the point guard for the Golden State Warriors ever since he came into the league. He creates that whole offensive flow for that team. He runs the offense, literally. He's been doing it for years. It's not even close. I don't even see what you say.
And I mean,
that's why they shitty now, because he's done.
Yeah, now, but they got 4 rings.
Yeah, but he's making $100 million now. We talking about now.
Yeah. Let's keep it a buck. I said at the beginning of this year, if we don't win it, they need to blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I say that
Blow up is
Yeah,
gonna
you
come
blow
in
up
some
all.
form or fashion because they're in the
Yeah.
second apron. That's why I said. So as far as E goes, he said Allen, Wade, and who else was your third one? I forgot who was
Ellis.
the third one. Ellis.
And
That's
of course,
his
Larry
three then.
Nance. So that's 4.
Okay, that's 4.
And Thomas
That's,
Bryant. So that's 5. That's my
Okay.
that's final answer.
Do they
that's
count?
his 5. That's his
They just got
5.
here.
So Rick, who's your 5? Is it any different than E's 5?
Oh, say that again. What's your 5E for what now?
Bryant
keeping?
to get out. Allen,
Oh,
Bryant, Ellis, Larry Nance, and who else I damn say? Oh yeah, Wade. Of course, Wade. He
Yeah.
doesn't even belong to stay here to clean the bathrooms. Probably won't
Bryant,
even do that
Nance,
right.
Ellis, keep Tyson.
Yeah, definitely.
I say keep Wade because he to me is a different building block than
What you building with him? Build a bear?
because we ain't got to the Evan Mobley topic yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the Evan Mobley talk. So the Evan Mobley talk is interesting because if you believe the reports, and the reports was out there that the Cavaliers was offered Giannis or was willing, the Bucks were willing to give them Giannis in exchange for Evan Mobley, and the Cavaliers felt that if the reports are true, sometimes you don't know. You don't know. Unless Kobe Altman says this is true, we really don't know. It's truly speculation. But if they weren't willing to come off of Evan Mobley for Giannis, and after this playoff performance, that was un-Giannis-like.
That's being nice, Zen.
How in the world are we going to be able to get anything that you would consider an upgrade?
If we trying to win now.
If we're trying to win now, so we
'Cause
getting rid of them, who you going to be able to get back after they seen this playoff performance?
With James Harden on the team, you have showed you trying to win now. And so to Zen point, his best, his peak availability or peak worth was before this. Because I think it's out. I think the jury is out now. He's gonna be the next Jan. No, that ain't it.
Mm-mm. The money matches up for them too, but there's no guarantee that Giannis is coming. Would love Giannis to come and get him out of there. Once again, I'm going to reiterate, Evan Mobley's contract is 5 years, $269 million. That is a travesty.
That's why I say, how are we
For
going
a guy, for a guy, you can't put the ball in and say, "Go get me a bucket."
269.
So, who do we get? If we get rid of them, how do you get something back in return that's going to be an upgrade for the roster? If Evan Mobley is the piece that we ship out instead of Allen.
That's a wonderful question, Zim. Like I said, I wish I can guarantee Giannis coming here. Then I would say Giannis all day. But if I can't guarantee that, I have no clue. Because who's going to want to come here?
That's the interesting piece, because we did things a little differently. So we started out on the San Antonio OKC route, where we was trying to build everything through the draft. We went and got, for the most part, we got Darius, we got Evan Mobley, we got some others that didn't work out, but
Colin Sexton.
yeah, we got Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro. These these were top 10 draft picks.
Yeah.
But we were trying that. But then we kind of overachieved it, or we exceeded expectations, and then we hit the fast forward button by bringing in a Donovan Mitchell. And with Donovan, we traded a lot of draft capital away. to where we don't. So we got our draft pick this year. Then we either pick swaps or don't own our next draft pick after that until 2031. So, and this is all because of the Donovan Mitchell deal. So we kind of mortgaged it away with that. And we mortgaged it a little bit more, as you said, by exchanging a young Darius Garland for an older James Harden. So if it's win now, what's the move? What's the move that's gonna do it? Y'all say
So-
LeBron James. I've heard LeBron James.
I put it, in the chat GPT. It spit back for Jared Allen a massive depth package with Houston. You see it, send Allen for Thompson and Jabari
I'm sold.
Smith.
I'm sold already.
The minute you say Thompson, I'm sold too.
I'm in there.
if Houston was willing to give up Thompson for him, I'm like, who?
Do
All
it
right.
tomorrow. Yeah, shit. At
And
11.
Jabari Smith Jr.
I'll take it.
I don't
Good
even
pick.
care about that. You give me Thompson, we got ourselves a perimeter lockdown defender, athletic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we saw what his brother do. And his brother's good on the defensive end.
He ain't a man.
He's not at all. So I'm like, and you could get some offense with that, and you get, he'll a little stat sheet stuffer as well too. So he'll do a little bit of everything as well too. He just if he gets to Cleveland and was to ever develop a jump shot, that's the only thing that's stopping him from taking off.
Because you could say they need front court support with, because what's his name don't play no defense. The big man they got, Houston. What's his name?
Shingun.
Yeah.
Şengün don't play no defense. So now you got a defender in Mobley. You still got who's their 3 guard?
Who there?
Yeah.
3?
Plays-
I guess it's
KD.
KD.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Van Fleet coming back.
Yep.
And let's not sleep on Jabari Smith either. That gives you a jump shooter at the wing that is big.
And that's an interesting.
I'll do it for free, chicken.
Okay. So, but everybody else is talking about this LeBron James because it's something that sounds good,
Yeah.
something for the happy ending to a story career.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, let's be honest with ourselves. A 42-year-old LeBron James, is that the missing piece that we need to get us over the hump?
Yes.
I mean, it could be. But you said the key words of that realistically, the money part.
Yeah.
You know who we're talking about. The petty of all petty, the grudger of all grudges. He never forgets anything. The whole Dan beef is still real. So there's no way he's about to come here for right now without any moves on the roster. All we can afford to pay him is $3 million.
Yeah.
He's not
league
about
minimum.
to let Dan get off like that. He's not about to do that.
With as much money as Dan about to make with him being,
he's not doing that. So that's not realistic.
Okay, so that's not realistic, but it's realistic if you do a sign and trade. So if you were to do a sign and trade,
But okay, hold on. Let me look.
Give them Jared.
you'd be willing to give up Jared for a 42-year-old LeBron James.
100%. What are we thinking about?
This guy just hates. He hates the Cavs. He wants to blow up the team. He hates the Cavs. It's not a non-biased question there you're asking, Zen.
The question is, why are you in love with them? What have they done for you?
We got
Jared Allen? Good.
we gotta
It's
figure
just
out
because of the
52
whole-
million. 52
Yeah.
million. 52
It's
million.
100 for Jared.
Yeah, get
Shit,
him
if
off.
I had
He
to break up
take
them
Jared.
two, I'll get rid of Mobley before I get rid of Allen.
See what
Me
I'm saying?
personally.
Man, he
See
follows
what I'm
up
saying?
with a
What?
comment like that.
See what I'm saying? What?
You said you
See what
would
I'm
give
saying?
up Mobley and keep Allen.
Yeah, if I had to get rid of one of them, yes, I'm going to keep the defensive anchor in the middle. Yes, I am. They work better
Let me look
together.
at- Hold on.
I just had to hear all this nonsense being spewed from
This is where we're
Eeyore
at, America.
talk.
America,
Yeah,
we're here.
America. Right. You hear these guys, you hear this
You see
Eeyore
what
talk.
sweeps do to Cleveland fans' brains?
It ain't
fries
no
'em.
sweeps. You know what it is. Bet you New York win a championship.
Jackson.
Oh, now
Hayes.
now they can win a championship.
Because
But he ain't worried about it. They
the
suck.
250th anniversary of America.
Luka
Nobody's
does
listening
need
to that
another
New
bullshit.
York.
big.
Yeah, he
Where's
does.
the
does need
Statue of
another
Liberty?
big.
New
He
York.
does.
Okay.
Jared's a big.
So we do a signing trade with Jared Allen and being the centerpiece and some other pieces.
Y'all just said Mobley would free up 240 million. Well, how much was it?
269, man.
He would free up 269. So why wouldn't you sign a trade with Mobley?
Because
So
that means you would have to empty out all of LA's roster.
Right.
How? On a
And
side,
you would-
if it's
you
a straight
hope-
up sign and trade.
Because that's $269 million.
Mm.
You hope Mobley with LeBron here could be your Rui Hashimura. Hope he could be that.
Hell, bring Rui too.
Man, he better than Rui. Y'all tripping if y'all say he ain't better than Rui. Come on, man.
Is he?
I'm
Yes,
saying for
much
fit.
What has he
better.
done to
Fit.
prove that?
Plenty.
For fit.
Check the stats, homie. Check
Okay.
the stats.
269, scoring
Oh,
17
Cat Williams,
points a
8
game.
points versus
You don't make 269,
Philly.
so that's irrelevant.
I'm talking about Cat Williams, 8 points versus
I'm
Philly.
talking about Evan Mobley, 269.
You say he ain't had no single digits. I'm just telling you, you don't know.
Evan
But
Mobley.
keep Mobley. Keep
269.
Mobley. Keep the squad together, man. Keep the
You'll be
squad.
out
Get
the
rid
second
of
round next time.
get
Because
rid
guess
of
what,
Harden.
Byron? Guess what? The Celtics, they're going to be healthy. The Pacers,
Yeah.
they're going to be healthy.
Yeah.
The Sixers, they're going to be healthy. New York is still going to be New York.
Yeah.
Detroit is going to be better. Orlando is going to be better. So where does that leave you?
Mm-hmm.
And
And that's gonna leave us better.
About the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Washington,
have
they're gonna be
AD,
great.
Young,
Trey,
AD, and
whatever
the number
rookie
one.
they pick.
I
Just-
forgot about
hey,
one
here's
other
AJ
foreigner too,
DeBanza.
Embiid.
They
And
beat
just
them,
for
they
pers-
don't.
Just for perspective, Mobley is making more money than Tatum.
Come on, man.
So
Yeah, because I mean, you know why?
think
Tatum
about-
ain't he taking a pay cut to be over there with Jalen Brown?
Don't care. He's 8 times better than
What you
Evan Mobley.
mean? What you mean? That's not a factor now. That's not. He taking a pay cut so they can play together. He doing it Tom Brady
No,
and Brown
he's-
in Miami. Brown took $30 million less to play with his boys in Miami, so it does happen.
that's
not the case.
but in when that happened, he said, "This is the last time
Yeah.
I will not be the highest paid player on the team." So, hey, we know he's box office.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Even at 42, you gonna get your returns at the box office. You say it's the final season for LeBron, man. So why am I gonna take a pay cut when you gonna reap the benefits of me being on your squad? Rick already said it. So of course he's not gonna take no haircuts to again. That was a one-time special. Miami got
Yeah.
that. We not getting that. So that's what I said. So if he was to come back, y'all said he could potentially be that piece. Now, Rick, you was looking at the top free agents. Let me ask you, is there somebody else that could still have that similar impact, but is not 42 years old? You said there's nobody else out there that the Cavs could go out and get that you think could deliver the same returns or similar returns.
Even at 42. Now, what was his stat line this year?
24, 6, and 7.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. You
And
can't
the leadership
that
can't.
leadership.
Yeah.
Been there before. All of that. It's too
And
much. Like none of these cats are on this list.
He'll tell Donovan and James, hey, y'all being some bitches right now. I'm about to take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
And
must.
it'll take some of the pressure off of James too. Not
And
having to have the
Donovan.
ball in his hand.
They can both be free.
See, but the problem is you get the best LeBron when he ain't got to be on the ball. I think at this point in time in his life, like when he's not, don't have to be the focal 100%. You know, Luka and Reeves definitely took a big load off of him, not having to score the way he's had to in the past.
Mhm.
Yeah, but when Luka went down, he also made the comment that he liked when he was back on the ball, being ball dominant, what he's normally doing, what he's used to doing. And that's when his play went up to another level too, when Luka got out, because he had to do more. So
And
I would
with the
take
Cavs,
that.
I think he could still play the same way he did with the Lakers this year, not having to play all 82.
Oh yeah,
Them still making the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they got to keep either Mobley or Allen. They can't unload both of them. You can't gut the Cavs bench or roster to get them. You can't
but
do that.
if this is the farewell, he's playing all 82 for those away games. The last time in the building on the court, even if he don't play the whole game, he's gonna play 82.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
I don't think so.
He got to stay healthy, man, too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think
Brown's
so.
hurt.
He doesn't play 82. He might play those road games, but he's going to change it on the home games.
Okay, yeah. So, but you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
He's not gonna sit on the road on a farewell tour. I don't think.
I don't think he wants one.
Yeah, I know he don't want one, but essentially that's what's gonna happen.
And I don't think he's gonna. There'll be a. I don't think that. I personally don't think that has anything to do with anything with him. I think he gonna play it how he feel he need to. He's given this game enough.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the realistic? If you got a percentage, and the reason I asked what's the realistic percentages of this happening is because we see he likes living out in L.A.
Absolutely.
And I think we understand what happened this season with the Lakers and the roller coaster ride that happened there with the Lakers this season and the back and forth with that. Now we're talking about a LeBron who's settled. I think his family is settled and happy in L.A.
Hell, he's building that compound out there.
Yeah. So you talking about if he was to come back to Cleveland, there's something to tell me that Savannah wouldn't come back with him.
No.
And we talking about living apart away from your family, LeBron. All this for a fifth championship. How important is that fifth championship if you're a family man, Rick?
If it's the ending to the story, it's important. Like I think him coming back to Cleveland is like the perfect ending to that story.
So you think he'll be okay with it?
Yeah,
going to live away from for a season if it's a season.
Yeah,
because you just told me he could play 5 more. So
he could.
If he mess around and do a Tom Brady, he might put home in jeopardy in doing something like this.
And for me, there's only one. I like to see him going back to Cleveland, but just take basketball out of the equation. To leave LA, there's only really one other place you could go. And I'm looking at their roster. I'm looking at their
they
roster
already
right
in the finals. They in the finals, and they on the verge. If the way they playing and they do it one more round, they gonna win the chip.
I hear that, but let me tell you who's locked in with them: Towns, OG, Brunson, Bridges, Hart, and everybody else is a dude.
It's like
the core of that team is locked in, and you could get some guys.
But look,
and with the dudes they got on this little money they got right here.
But you said fresh off a chip, and you trying to bring in this type of piece to mess up with a chemistry that just won a chip. Is that necessary to mess with that type of chemistry?
I'm not 100% they're gonna win the chip.
Me neither.
It's already written. They are winning the championship.
Now all they got to do is be there. See, to your point, B, you want them not to win and LeBron to choose them. Now it's really your conspiracy theory with LeBron going to New York. King James is going to New York. Got Brunson to control the rock. You got Towns down low. You got defenders. You got defenders, Bridges, OG.
Reuniting with Mike Brown.
Reuniting with Mike Brown. I mean.
Yeah, but that ain't the end. That ain't the right story, Rick. That's a good story, though. That's my friend. You tell a good story. But the true story is come back, get the chip, and then, but to Zen's point, because what if LeBron do come to Cleveland, win a chip? Now you won off of that one that everybody compare you to.
Mm-mm.
Do you come back and try it again?
Mm-mm. So in the married world, it's a thing. Savannah will give him that one hall pass to go win that championship. And boy, you better win this championship. Because if we gonna live apart like this, you better do what the hell you told me you about to damn do. And this is it. Period.
I mean,
Like
Win
the
or
Brady.
not.
they ain't gotta live apart.
They don't.
Yeah, they
All
don't.
this
But
travel we
they
got.
not about to, both of them is not about to come here and Zuri got everything in LA the way she do. I don't see that happening. She not uprooting her to come here
Nah.
after she doing what she doing in volleyball out there and all that. And I don't see that happening.
It's just a
So
flight
she's
away.
gonna have to stay there
It's a
in order to
flight
keep
away.
that going. Because like I said, he's building that huge compound. They're gonna be there the rest of their life. But that one hall pass, you better damn win, boy. Because it ain't no one more chance. Ain't no biggie
come back.
give me one more chance.
He come back to Cleveland winning ship. He gonna
It's
gonna
over.
tip the hat.
It's
He
over.
tip
To
the hat.
that.
He tip
If
the
we
hat.
won,
Can Bryce
on the
come? Can
podium.
Bryce come next year?
I would be no.
He
He didn't even
could.
play this year.
But he-
no,
but
I'm
he
saying
could.
when Bryce needs 2 years is what I'm getting at. Bryce,
But he didn't
needs
even
2
play
years.
this year.
Knows what I'm saying. So
Hey, neither
next
did
year-
Bronny, dog. Neither did Bronny.
Right.
So what that
So
mean?
next
What that
year
mean?
he can't come to the league. More than likely he won't. In 2 years he'll come to the league.
No.
Oh, he ain't coming to the league in 2 years. That's what you said.
I'm
Bryce.
saying he's not going to be there for Bryce to come there.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
thank you, Zen. Bryce has got to do all four.
Yes.
Why you gotta do 4? Bronny didn't do 4.
But
Why you
first
gotta
of
do
all,
4?
Bronny's better than Bryce, in my opinion.
I hear
Second
different.
of all, I don't know who you're hearing it from. If you're hearing
Lots
it
of
from the same person that says
Lots of people.
Allen is better than Draymond, they're drunk with you. But
Man,
my thing
Draymond's
is,
a cheerleader.
he's at Arizona, so he still might not play a lot this year.
Yeah.
They are deep, Joe.
He just need a little bit, like Rick said. Bronny
Nah.
ain't played much. Hey
But
man, it can
Bronny's
happen.
better.
It can happen. It already happened. It can happen again. Rick said
It'll be a
Brian
waste of
got-
time.
Brian got 5 years. All he needs is 2. He win a chip.
I
Now
say
he can tie
minimum
Jordan.
five. He
Get 2.
He ain't slowed down none, man. Like
None.
his
Right.
productivity. You take his name off of that and you say put anybody else's name on it. You're like, yeah, give me that guy. I want him.
I'm not disagreeing with how much longer he can play. I just know he's not.
Yeah, that's yet to be determined. He might pull a Brady at the expense. He might pull a Brady.
Savannah's too important in his life.
But
What'd she say?
would she leave? Would she leave him like
She ain't leaving. She ain't leaving
Giselle
him,
did?
If she don't leave him, he gonna pay for the rest of his natural born black ass life, and he ain't ready for that.
We could tie Jordan, man.
I don't know. I think she realizes. I think she understands. Like
Right.
what this
Yeah,
is.
for this one last year, like I'm
Nah.
telling y'all.
No, yeah, I don't
uh-uh.
think she running the show as much as
Oh,
everybody
okay.
wanna
All
let
right.
it be seen.
I don't even think it's
Okay.
about running the show. I just think she understands like this is bigger than
Right.
it's bigger than her. It's bigger than them. Like just
Yeah, this
it's
last
a big
year,
deal.
everything
Nah, as
after
many
that,
years as
it's
he
not
wants.
that big anymore, guys.
Yeah, yo. You're like, yo, as many as you want. Go ahead, King. We'll be here.
Oh. Oops, my bad. Wrong one.
Before the
Hey, and y'all said it couldn't be done. Look, hey, folks, I hear that sound. Welcome to the Cavaliers wrap up for
Because it's over.
2025, 2026. Hey, I enjoyed it. I knew it was going to be a spirited conversation. So I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as we did.
This ain't for you, Zen. This is for the season that the Cavaliers had, finishing in the playoffs 8-10 and getting swept.
Hey man, forget that. I'm clapping for my boys. We got a little further. I'm clapping for my boys.
No, you didn't. You didn't win.
Eeyores don't appreciate it, but I
You didn't win
appreciate
a
it.
game. You have to win at least one game for it to count.
Still
If
rocking
you turned
my
in
cap.
homework in a test with a blank sheet of paper, that's a 0. That's an F.
That's a good one.
All right. And on that note, Coach E,
Yes, Blockhead Zen.
you got a post-game word for the people.
Yep, absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around, taking the all eyes on me. Today's word is, why are you so busy? If another person asks me, why am I so busy? I'm going to lose my mind. The question is, why are you not that busy? I'm trying to succeed. I'm trying to be successful. So that's why I'm busy. In order for you to succeed and be successful, you have to be busy. You have to constantly try to dominate your field, try to build on what you have already started. So why aren't you that busy? You're sitting around here telling me what you don't have. You're sitting around here telling me like, oh man, I should have did that. It's not too late. Start getting busy. Grow up and do what you need to do to be successful. So why aren't you that busy?
All right, let's go.
Win on me, win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win!
It sounds so sweet. And sweet it does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons. And we're sorry that Byron's hurt and pain spilled over at the beginning. We forgive him. We are here for him. We are his mental health because he needs it. His heart is broken, America. He will probably never be the same again until Brown season, and God help him then. With that being said, see you next week.
Break.